Hey yo, YouTube, what it do? This is your host with the most, M14.
It's your boy, Regular SB,
And together, they call us.
the Manguycast show. What's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, man. We are back. I want to say thank you guys for all the wonderful support that you guys have shown our Pokemon 30th anniversary podcast discussion. It
Yeah.
was it was great, man. We kept the ball rolling, man. It was like a whole week of just like nonstop Pokemon, man. Honestly, it was very refreshing, man. Like just to see all the excitement from the fans and just to go through that journey again of okay, we got a new region, we got new starters, everything is
Yeah.
just new.
Yeah.
I love that, man. But thank you guys so much for helping us achieve our goals. Today we're going to be shifting gears to a different topic. This one could maybe no, I probably won't. No, it won't have anything to do with Pokemon because Pokemon is not a dead franchise.
Not even close.
This
It's kind of the
this
opposite. Kind of the
Pokemon is
opposite.
very much alive. But
Mhm.
this topic this week is dead franchises that you would want to see revived. Now, you got to stop for a moment and think about it. Like, some people, just because a game hasn't come out in like maybe 2 years doesn't mean it's a dead franchise. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about something that's like just is dead and gone. You know what I mean? Just been put out the pasture. We haven't
Mhm.
had any mention for multiple console
At
generations.
all.
Like, yeah, those types of games, man. Like, woo.
The developers
Um,
dodging questions.
exactly, man. The developers out here ducking smoke. But
Hmm.
yeah, man. I don't have too many on my list. I compose like a little three game list off the top of my head. First game I will start with. I'm gonna start somewhat light, but a game that I enjoy, a game that I've actually played on the channel, and that is Mega Man Battle Network.
Okay.
Hey, let's call a spade, man. The Mega Man Battle Network series is gone, bro. We have not had a Mega Man Battle Network game since six, and that was back on Game Boy Advance.
Wow.
Yeah,
All six dropped on the Game Boy Advance, right?
it's crazy because I believe it did.
Mhm.
To be fair, I believe they pumped these games out fairly quick too. These
Yeah.
sequels, they were just like some of them came out, I think, in the same year. They were just putting them out, and shout out to I think it was Skeet or Justin that I wouldn't even have played Mega Man Battle Network. I think if it wasn't for them.
Yeah.
So I will say that out of all the games I've played, just about every Mega Man Battle Network game there was, and there was never a bad game in the series. And maybe it was due to sales. I guess maybe the numbers weren't
What they
up to
wanted to
snuff.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess that's could contribute to reason why they never chose to continue it. But technically, they did do like a little remaster of the original game. It's a collection. They
Yeah.
made a collection for us, and I'm very thankful for that.
And that's the
But I'm
one you were
like,
streaming, right? The
yes, it
Pokemon
was. Yes,
collection.
indeed, it was. But I'm like, man, are we ever gonna get a seven? Probably not. But
Yeah,
a
probably.
guy can dream. A guy can dream, man.
Oh, definitely.
You know. Now the next game. Let me see. I'm gonna save. I got one, but I'm gonna save that other one for last because it's kind of one of my favorite games. But I'm gonna go with Banjo Kazooie. Now, hey man, what is there to say about Banjo? I mean, it has classic games on the Nintendo 64, and that can never be taken away. Like that can never be like overstated. Banjo Kazooie is a all-time classic, one of the greatest 3D adventure game platformers of all time. And the sequel I think was just as good too.
Yeah.
Just
And
Greatness, right?
you streamed the sequel, right? Didn't you?
Indeed, I did. I had unfinished business, and I finished it.
My
So
man went crazy with the streams. Okay, okay.
I'm proud. I'm proud of myself. There was actually a third game. A lot of people don't know about it, but this third game actually came out for Game Boy Advance. It was
Really?
called, yeah, it was called, I believe, Grunty's Revenge or something.
Mm,
So technically, if you really want to think about it, there was a Banjo 3, but it kind of was on Game Boy Advance, and nobody really knew about it like
I
that.
guess.
So
What was the genre?
I think it was the same thing, just 2D platforming this time around.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't. You know what? After this, I'll probably look up some gameplay of it. I've never actually seen gameplay, but I just assume probably just a little 2D platformer.
Yeah.
Um, and now the controversy begins when Microsoft stepped into the picture and acquired the rights to Banjo-Kazooie, and all we got was nuts and bolts. Now some people actually say that Nuts and Bolts is actually a decent game. It might be something like your first experience that you had with like Mario Sunshine, where like
Yeah.
you're like, "Hey man, what is this? This ain't what I asked for." But then when you actually sit down and play it, you're like, "Oh, I can't believe I was trashing this game."
Yeah. So it
So
wasn't like a sequel. It's just the same company that made it.
yeah,
Okay.
hmm it
Okay.
wasn't a sequel, and that's it. We we ain't getting nothing since then. What system did Nuts was that 360?
I think that was 360.
And yeah,
You
we
know
done
what's crazy? You just
far
made
removed
me
from that.
speaking
Yeah.
of dead franchises, you made me think of a game. It's not a game on my list,
What game?
but it's made by the same developer, if I'm not mistaken. Conker's Bad Fur Day.
you know, I probably could have put that into mine, but
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
the thing about Conker's Bad Fur Day, I actually did some research on it, and there was a planned sequel that was in development that got canceled, unfortunately.
Yeah, for the 360 also, right? Or was
No, I
it the
believe this was on
N64?
N60. This was supposed to be on N64, I believe,
Okay. I don't
and it
know.
just, yeah, it just it just got flamed and canceled. Basically,
Yeah, I don't even
just
know how the original
everything
came
fell
out.
under.
Like the on the N64 Nintendo, I'm surprised they let that game get released.
We played that game in its entirety, and yeah, we definitely seen some things, some things that.
Most parents did not know what they were in for when they got their kids that game.
I mean, wasn't there like a disclaimer on there or something
There
like
was a
that?
disclaimer, but man, like a lot of parents didn't read disclaimers.
They just saw the cute orange squirrel and said, "Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, my little boy or girl loves this game," and
Exactly.
I bet they did. Yo, all right, man. So we went from what was we talking about? Oh, Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie.
Yeah, and
So
nuts and
now
bolts.
my last game, is one of my favorite games of all time. And I'm talking about none other than Power Stone.
Mm,
Power Stone is
mm.
so dead. We only got two Power Stone games, and they're both on Sega Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast. Oh my goodness! How many years? Like was it like 20 years ago?
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
bro! That's a
Yo.
throwback, man. But listen, in the immortal words of your guy M14, there's always time for some Power Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Always time, man. Power Stone is it's a special game. That was also on our list. Remember the real regular top 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But do you
believe I
remember
spoke
which
about it.
um
Couch Co-op? I believe it was
couch
Couch Co-op.
co-op? Okay, okay, okay.
See, I still
Yeah,
remember.
I remember that.
Probably
Yo.
should probably link that in the description. But also like my fond memory of Power Stone 2 was the first game that ever made me break night. It was Power Stone 2.
Mm.
Yes, it
Okay, look
was.
at you. Look at yo.
mm,
Jot that down real quick.
It's the ult to me is one of the ultimate just chaotic multiplayer games next to Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Oh, forget
So,
about it.
do you know there was rumors going around that
It's gonna
hey,
be the
that
Power
they
Stone 3.
working on there might be a Power Stone 3. We all I feel like every couple of years there's always the same rumor that just kind of slips like, oh, they might be working on Power Stone 3 and then you get me a little excited and then eventually we got a little fighter the Capcom fighter collection
Yeah,
and that had Power Stone 1 and 2 on it. So I was happy with it, but not, you know, 100% completely satisfied.
yeah,
But I said, hey man, at least in some capacity, I get to play Power Stone 2 again. So that was awesome.
yeah,
That's it for me. I know that there's more, but I don't know. Off the top of my head, I couldn't really find any. But I'm sure I'll find something out there, and I'll probably find something in your list.
yeah.
You want to shoot
Not for nothing. We might have to call this episode Dear Capcom because
another Capcom?
you
Oh
name
man,
you name two games and I'll have one Capcom game on my list.
what is it?
So what do you
Go.
call it? Breath of Fire. I don't know if you ever heard of the Breath of Fire
I heard of
game.
I
This is
heard
the
of Breath of
RPG
Fire.
series. I
Mm,
think they went up to like
I didn't.
4 or 5.
I didn't expect
And
you to go there. I don't know why. When you said Capcom, I'm thinking, oh, it's about to be a crazy fighting game.
nah, what do you call it? I'll get to that. But
Yeah,
actually, but let me just quickly talk about Breath of Fire. Breath of Fire is an RPG series. Almost all of them, if not all of them, have like a main character named Ryu or whatever. He's supposed to be like or Ryu. I don't know how to it's properly pronounced in Japanese. But yeah,
that's
like,
interesting.
and it's always like related to dragons and stuff. But they haven't dropped one in forever. And
Do you remember
Capcom,
what
what?
it was last? What was the last one for? And how many of these
Um,
games were there?
I'm trying to remember, but what do you call it? My big thing is right, like Capcom has had like a big resurgence, I think, as far as like video games are concerned, especially right
They
now.
have.
It's Resident Evil. You got the Monster Hunter series, which hasn't really ever gone anywhere,
Yep.
but it was what do you call it? They've been consistent with that though. Also, what else? What's the other series? Animusha. So they brought back Animusha Kanda, did a little revival of that.
Hmm.
So that what do you call it? So I really would love to see them bring Breath of Fire back, like a pure turn-based Japanese RPG from Capcom. Like I feel like the big
That's a
companies,
retro. That's a retro game.
yeah, like I feel like the big companies have been kind of
Big
abandoning
throwback.
that. All
Yeah.
right, so the last one that was released was Breath of Fire 6, and that was in 2016.
Well, that's not as bad as I thought it was actually.
Yeah, but
So yeah.
it was only released on what do you call it? Microsoft and iOS, which is
Mm.
weird. Like it didn't hit a console and it didn't release in the US if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it didn't release in the
Yikes.
US, only in Japan.
Mm.
The one before that was Breath of Fire, um, Dragon Quarter. That game I didn't play. I just remember seeing the cover. Breath of Fire 4, I never played that. I put the one I played was Breath of Fire 3. That was on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
And I was tight
Word.
because I never got to finish that game.
Mm.
So that's like a series I just want to see because like I'm trying to get like back into my RPGs heavy. So you got that, Breath of Fire, right?
Yeah.
So next on my list is Bloody Roar, right?
Bloody roar. Bloody
Yeah, Bloody
roar.
Roar. You remember Bloody Roar,
Yeah.
but you had like the people that turned into what do you call it? What do you call it? Anthropomorphic animals. Like they had the
Wasn't that the fighting game?
yeah, it was a fighting game. That
Oh, I
joint was
remember
fire.
that.
My guy Baku
No,
Ryu. I remember the
no,
mole
I knew it
man.
sounded familiar.
Yo, that game was mad fun and it was different. Like it
Mm.
was very different from other fighting games. Like I
Oh.
don't know why they discontinued it because it kind of a lot of games lost steam. Like the games that started on the PlayStation lost
Mm-hmm.
steam once like the PlayStation 3 came out. Like so they didn't make that
Mm.
transition from PlayStation 2 to PlayStation 3 and Bloody Roar was one of those games.
Mm.
So I'll definitely love to see that
Damn,
come
man. Ain't
back.
that what happened with Jack and Dexter?
Um I believe so, but then I think I could have swore they had one game on PlayStation 3 if I'm not mistaken.
I
It
gotta
might
look
have,
that up.
yeah, we gotta look that up, fact check that, maybe throw that on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Also this one is probably you'll love this one. Sonic
Which
Adventure.
one?
Like,
I mean,
I mean,
uh,
I get it. It's not a what do you call it?
it's
The
not it's not
Sonic the
necessarily dead.
franchise.
That's the thing. It's not dead. They just won't give it
Sonic
to
as a
us.
franchise is not dead, but that
Yeah,
particular series is dead
it's
until they
dead.
decide to like I feel like that game alone could bring Sega back. But I don't know where Sega's at financially. I don't know what they're trying to do, what their goals are. But I think like having a
What
Sonic
do people
Adventure
want?
3 could be like a game changer. It would have to be done perfectly though. It couldn't be like just a random. It'd have to be like the Mario Galaxy of
Mm-hmm.
Sonic adventure games. Like it'd have to
Mm-hmm.
hit hard. But if they could pull it off, like do like a nice little blend between the style of Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, like
Mm-hmm.
as far as story progression goes, like oh they could do the story progression like Sonic Adventure, but like the replay mode like Sonic Adventure 2, right?
Yeah.
I think that would be fire. And it would just be a nice callback for like a lot of us, like millennials, older Gen Zs, like just getting back to that
Mm.
game. And lastly, just a
All
nice
right.
little Big Mac sandwich. We started with Capcom, ended off with Capcom. Dog Stalker series, man. Another fighting game.
Oh, yo, and
Another,
it's crazy because I feel like they still kind of be like using the characters for stuff that
especially
has
Morgan.
nothing to
Yeah.
do with
They love
Darkstalkers.
using Morgan from time to time,
Yeah,
just throwing her in there.
for real.
Listen, man.
Darkstalkers like had a very recognizable cast of characters, man.
Yeah, and like just like kind of like Bloody Roar, it was its own very distinct kind of game. Like it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't like what do you call it? Of course, it had like it borrowed elements from other Capcom games, but it was very different in like the character design, like the animations were over the top. Like
Mm.
all the characters were like monsters or something based around, something like
Mm-hmm.
that. So I
Wasn't
definitely
the villain like wasn't he the mummy?
who the mummy?
Was it
I forgot his name. And
Anarchus or something? Anarchus?
yeah, he was, but he might have been like the first game. I'm not 100% sure. I
Yeah.
remember Pyron or whatever was the boss in one, and then you had the other dude. I forgot his name. Oh man, who wore the
Mm,
the purple like the purple. He was a vampire also. He was
mm,
the boss in one of the games too. But those games were so dope. Those are like games. That was a game that I really didn't get to play until I was older. Like
mm,
because like you could only have whatever games your parents bought for you. So you were discovering games based on what your parents saw or whatever. Or like
I
I would
feel
look
like
at that in like the magazines. I didn't really get to like explore it until I was an adult and I was able to buy whatever game I wanted. My open letter to Capcom. Come on, son. You heard
mhm,
it here. We gave you like 4 games. Find the right team, make it happen, Capcom.
that's crazy how Capcom is the one that's like they're the most guilty.
Right? I thought he was gonna come in here and it was gonna be Sega, but definitely Capcom.
The verdict is in, man. Capcom, y'all got some splaining to do. You gotta
Mhm.
revive these franchises for us, man.
Y'all
Give me
got
a
24 hours to respond.
exactly, man. We applying pressure.
All right. But as you've heard, guys, these are the games the dead franchises that we love to come back.
You already know, man. Like, comment, subscribe for more content. And we'll be seeing you guys again next week. Until then, keep on gaming and keep on saving up for Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Peace.